And here in the Coulee region, we're seeing some snow. It's been pretty outside, but we've also have some very cold weather coming through. So let's send it to Nicole for a check on our forecast.
Yeah, we unfortunately have both a cold start to the week, and it's looking more likely that we have a cold start to next week as well. So you're going to hear the term wind chill a lot coming up in the next week, and I thought it would be a good time to explain what exactly it is and how exactly it affects how we feel when we step outside in this cold weather. So normally, as most of us know, we have that layer of heat that's being radiated off of our body, and typically this does a pretty good job of insulating us for the most part from the outside conditions. So with that layer of heat, when it's going to be 20 degrees outside and you don't have any wind out there, it's actually going to feel like 20 degrees on your skin. But once you start to get that wind out there, like we've seen it today and going into tomorrow, it really blows away that layer of heat from your body and you no longer have that insulation. So you're going to lose that heat a lot faster and it's going to make it feel much colder. Once it's 20 degrees outside, but you have that 20-mile-an-hour wind tacked on top, it's actually going to feel closer to 4 degrees out there. So now that we know why exactly this is happening, take a look at what we're looking like as we go into this evening and throughout the throughout the next couple of days. Already at 11 p.m., most of the area will actually be above 0 for our real temperatures, but it's going to feel closer to -8 in La Crosse, -10 in Eau Claire because those winds will be pretty breezy throughout most of the nighttime period, and it's only going to get colder as we go throughout the overnight. So when you're waking up in the morning tomorrow, it's going to feel like -12 in La Crosse, close to -20 in Eau Claire, very cold and frigid conditions, and we're not really finding a lot of relief or warming as we go throughout the afternoon. Really, we're only maxing out above near -3 for that feels like temperature, -11 in Eau Claire. Some areas south of I-90 may be feeling like you're getting above 0, but most of us are staying sub-0 throughout most of the day Monday. Temperatures continue to stay very cold as you go into the day Tuesday. Similar conditions Tuesday morning. The good news is, while that colder air is sticking around all the way into Wednesday morning, we're really seeing those winds die down, so the wind chill should almost be negated as we go throughout Tuesday night and into Wednesday morning. But in conditions like these, frostbite is a very big factor, as well as hypothermia. You're going to want to make sure you're staying bundled up Tuesday morning and Monday morning. Very cold wind chills out there, making frostbite a very high risk, especially if you have any exposed skin. So you want to be bundled up throughout most of the beginning of the week. The good news is we do have a slight warm up on our way as we end the week out. It's going to only last a couple days, but it's going to be that relief that we need. Here's a look at our temperature chart the next few days. Again, very cold start to the week, getting closer to average as we go into Wednesday in La Crosse, and then by the end of the week, Thursday and Friday, possibly getting 15 degrees above average, but as you can see, we fall back down very fast, possibly getting even colder than we will be to start this week off. In Eau Claire, very similar pattern. We have been fairly steady the last couple days, have that cold start to the week, possibly seeing temperatures 17 degrees below your average high as we go into Monday, and then ramping back up, getting a little bit of a warmer end to the week, seeing temperatures getting into the mid-30s. Otherwise, definitely taking much farther below our average as we get towards next weekend and into next week. So a very cold stretch ahead of us. Winter is here. It's definitely feeling like it. Our high tomorrow in La Crosse, 12 degrees, but again, that wind chill is going to make it feel much colder than that, possibly getting into the upper 30s. Some of us maybe even flirting near 40 as we get towards the end of the week, so that will feel great, but it's not going to last too long, unfortunately.
Such a swing, but
no, it's like a roller coaster.
Yeah, definitely want to be bundled up for the first few days of the week. Thank you, Nicole.